Hello my friend, Dragos here from Constant Wealth, coming up with another gift for you. And what I want to talk about today is the law of retaliation in kind. It's from Napoleon Hill's book called The Law of Success. I'm amazed about this book. I went through Think and Grow Rich, which is another fantastic book, but this one, in my opinion, is better than the other one. Although it contains the same information, but it has more. Napoleon Hill's added more. It's basically a sort of guideline, a comprehensive guideline for success. No matter what you want to work on, whether it's a business career or whatever project you are working on, this is a must-have book, seriously. Now, what I was amazed is that when I started to read the introductory chapter, Napoleon Hill talks about energy. And he talks about energy at the atomic level, he talks about ether, he talks about the physical plane. And once I finished the chapter, I said, wait a minute, what he talks about is exactly quantum physics. He doesn't call it this way, but it's quantum physics. So I thought to myself, so these things were well known 100 years ago. We heard about quantum physics during the last, 20, 30 years. But those principles and the mechanisms were well known before, 100 years ago. Anyways, what I wanted to share with you today is the law of retaliation, and the law of retaliation in kind. You heard this from the Bible. Jesus was saying that always respond with kindness no matter how other people treat you. And here Napoleon Hill explains this from a more I should say scientific perspective. And he also says that many years he considered in a way something ridiculous what was in the Bible about the fact that Jesus was saying that always respond with kindness. But he was amazed to discover that from the scientific perspective it works amazingly, this law. So what is the story with the law of retaliation? This is a sort of law of reciprocity. So treat other people the way you want to be treated. So when somebody treats you well, it's very easy to respond back in the same manner with a positive energy. But the situation changes when somebody treats you in a different way, badly, abuses you from the verbal point of view or even physical. Then it's completely difficult, and it comes so easy to respond back with the same type of energy, with the same type of attitude. What happens is that when you respond back with the same type of attitude, you lower your energy and vibration to the level of the other person, and usually what happens is that you get dominated by the other person, completely dominated. And I'm not sure if you want that. Now, another scenario is to, no matter how difficult it is, to respond back with kindness, to respond back with positivity. Now the situation will completely change, because you might transform the other person, maybe not right away, but in a very short time, or in time I should say, you can transform the other person into an ally, and at the end into a very good friend that can be very helpful for you in many areas. But that's not the only thing. You create a ripple effect around the world, around yourself, around other people, by responding the way you respond, with kindness. And I think this is really powerful. I know it's not easy to do that. It requires a lot of self-control. By the way, this is exactly from the chapter of self-control in which Napoleon Hill explains this, the usage of this law of retaliation in kind. So it might be very difficult to build your self-control and maintain it, but my friend, it's really worth it. I mean, think about the benefits that you get from responding always with kindness. So I think this is the only message that I wanted to share with you today. Use this law of retaliation in kind for yourself, because you can reap a lot of benefits. So my friend, until next time, make the best out of your day. Bye for now.